Hello, this is The Hub with me, Tim Wilcox. The headlines this edition. International rejection. President Obama and leading European nation tells Syria's President Assad to resign. And 7 people have been killed in Israel in attacks on vehicles near the Egyptian border. Israel retaliates with airstrikes on Gaza. Palestinian sources say 6 people have been killed there. Let's get more now on the violence that has been spreading in Pakistan's port city of Karachi. Some 39 people have been killed in the past 2 days. Police say many of the victims' bodies show signs of torture. Well, let's speak to Shazeb Jilani, the BBC's South Asia editor, who has recently returned from Karachi. It is the city of your childhood, I think, isn't it? What is behind this latest violence?
The police in Karachi have characterized it as gang violence. So it's a different kind of violence from what we saw in July, when more than 300 people were killed. That violence was more about ethnic and political turf war, which is going on in Karachi. But this seems more about gang warfare.
And you talk about the ethnic political rivalries there. Just explain how they break down in terms of what groupings there are.
Well, the MQM is the biggest party. It's a party supported by descendants of those who migrated from India in 1947. There's ANP, which is a Pashtun-backed party.
Which is a smaller party.
Which is a smaller party. The two have been at odds during the last couple of years, and there's a battle for votes as well as territory in Karachi. We've also seen militant attacks in the past. So when Karachi blows up, people think it's the same kind of violence we are seeing, but there are different kinds of elements behind it.
It's a city of, what, 18 million people. Are there then no-go areas if you are from a certain ethnic background?
Absolutely. I mean, if you're a Pashtun, you wouldn't want to walk into an Urdu-speaking area.
You wouldn't want to because you would be attacked?
Well, there's an element of fear. But having said that, Karachi is the most diverse, most multicultural, multi-ethnic city of Pakistan. Everybody goes to Karachi because they can find some kind of livelihood. You can't walk down a street in Karachi and not find a Pashtun, a Balochi, or a Sindhi, or Urdu speaking. Most people have lived in harmony for a long time. It's what the analysts are saying is it's a political parties with armed men who every now and then, for their opportunistic reasons, stoke up the violence.
The MQM, of course, was in coalition with the Pakistan People's Party. I think they have now left. But what is the government doing to address this violence? 800 people killed in a year. You would have thought, you know, that was sending out some pretty serious alarm bells.
The MQM threatened to leave the coalition last month, but now it is going back in the government. The government appears helpless for the most part, unwilling, unable to curb the violence.
And is that because people in Karachi, if they are supporters of MQM, for example, will look to the MQM for welfare payments and infrastructure and not to the government?
MQM has been in power for nearly 9 years now and has a major stake in what happens in Karachi. It says that it has served Karachi better than any other political party, especially from 2005 to 2010. Political parties have obviously deep interest in Karachi. I mean, most people would say you fight it out in elections and in votes, not through guns and through warfare.
All right, Shazeb Jilani, thank you very much indeed for coming to explain the background to the violence in